Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another replay cast here for moonducktv. This one has been submitted to you by Sam Sargent. From, actually, where are you from, Sam? I need to figure this out. I should not have closed my Chrome. Because now this looks really bad, because whenever I alt-tab, all of a sudden, it looks really bad. So I do apologize. I do want to figure out where Sam is from, because that is important to me. Australia, all the way in Australia. Very excited to cast an Oceanic game. Thank you, Sam, for your submission, as well as for supporting myself and moonducktv with our replay casts. Very kind of you. I will try to do your game justice. I have no idea, unfortunately, which side Sam is on and what character he is, which I find all the more better. I enjoy, because when I know who's who in a game, you know, I end up kind of focusing on them more, even if I don't want to. And I'd rather approach the game from a more objective commentary. So we'll get into the, I guess, introductions in just a second, as we will see the fact that they don't see this Juggernaut. Some really nice play here. He's just not spotted at all. Oh, now he is. All right. I mean, he didn't know the Fisher's going to come through, and it's on the wrong side. It's unfortunate. It might have actually, if they had gone for, he doesn't even have an unstable concoction, but if Momo was there, they could have, they could have gotten maybe a kill there, but well, now that we have some time, let's get into some introductions real quick. Little Dweeb on the Necrophos, the Kid on the Shadow Demon, CNN Oris, or CN Norris, interesting name. Moose playing the Dusa, as well as Paragon Fire on the Juggernaut. On the other side, Voolish will be on the Alchemist. You have Momo playing the Sven, Burn and Die on the Earthshaker, that's not very nice. Def Loop on the Venomancer, which will, of course, leave down bottom, Dark Saber 92. Now, does that Dark Saber mean like a Dark Lightsaber, a Dark Saber like sword, or Saber like the character from Fate Stay Night? That's the real question, and I will let you have the answer whenever I figure it out. Probably the most interesting thing at the start of this game, because I usually like to start with the most interesting thing, is that Defaloop has an Iron Talon. So Iron Talon Venomancer Jungle. This is a thing. Don't think I've seen this in pro games. I'm sure it is a thing in pro games, but I just haven't seen it. So very interesting. Either I have seen it and I forgot about it, or it's just not something I've seen in pro games. So very interesting choice. Momo and Burn and Die chasing after the Kid. So this is a cool aggressive dual lane top, and you see this a lot with Shadow Demons. We saw it last game too, but usually you see it with something like an Axe or a Centaur, or something that can just run aggressively and hit people. But this time it's with the Necrophos. So they have that. No Shadow Poison. They go for Disruption early on. Now he's got the Shadow Poison, and this is where it gets frustrating. The good thing is they have nerfed down Shadow Poison. So stack damage, 20 per stack. If you do get 5 off, that's still 100 damage. It's a fair bit at level 1. But it is going to be a lot less at this first level. But he'll get up to level 2 within no time, and then the stack damage moves up to, I think, 40 on 35. So close enough. We'll keep our eyes peeled in that top lane, but this mid lane matchup is going to be one of the most interesting things. Is the Alchemist throws down the Acid Spray, and Moose really can't walk up unless he has the Mana Shield on, which can split the damage nicely. So with a couple levels in Mana Shield, this lane should even out, but for now, the Alchemist is going to capitalize on it. Not only that, but find himself a double damage rune and get 10 last hits in the process. Woolish is going to take a couple of Shadow Poison stacks, and the Kid is going to be able to get the Disruption off and really trying to be aggressive here. He's going to use a lot of his mana and has to pop the Clarity. Foolish is going to take 4 stacks, but again, it doesn't do that much damage. It's been nerfed. And not only that, but the Clarity's canceled by Defaloop, so maybe a bit too much there, but we'll keep our eyes peeled on that mid lane. Meanwhile, Dark Saber getting harassed down by Paragon Fire, and because he's using his Iron Shell to push out the wave, you know, this actually might be First Blood Surge. Nice body block. Paragon Fire gets it done. Dark Saber stays a little bit too long. He needed to avoid the body block there in order to survive, but Paragon gets it done. Really good stuff to start off this game. That was really nice. And Little Dweeb and Momo and Burn and Die having a nice time up here. 4 last hits for this Sven. That is not good in comparison to what's going on in the other lanes. Even in the jungle. Kid is going to be blocked off by that Fisher. He'll disrupt himself. Momo setting up for a Stormhammer, deciding against it, which was probably the smart decision to back away. Would have taken too much damage from the Illusions himself, as well as the Death Pulse damage. Moose sitting at 9 last hits. So, again, being doubled up by Foolish, this Alchemist might start getting out of control here. I would not be surprised to see this Alxar Lee just turn it on, really. Courier's going to bring out the Basilius for Deathloop. The biggest issue with the Venomancer in the jungle is that he does require mana. Basilius is not going to regen fast enough. He probably needs like Arcanes at some point. I do like him going for Basilius, but it's not enough of regen at this point in time. I'm trying to think of what other, like, I guess you could go Soul Ring. That might be a better idea. If you really want to be able to get your mana back up pretty quickly. I think I'm okay with the Soul Ring on Veno. Arcanes is probably fine too. But, actually, I do really like Arcanes this game for him. They will have Arcanes from Earthshaker and Darkseer, so I guess he doesn't need to go for it. Anyway, Venomancer has, or excuse me, Necrophos has picked up the Buckler. Boots with speed as well. And despite, there was that one kill down bottom, and since then it's really not been that much action. You can see Momo is sitting pretty far back, and because of this, his CS is really lacking. Again, Sven is the type of hero that really likes to be ahead in terms of the CS, and it's just not happening right now. So this Alchemist is going to have to make up for a lot of it. And luckily, the Alchemist is doing fantastic, as we've already talked about. Zadusa, that is not like the Dusa last game. He didn't pick up the Null Talisman. You know, the Dusa kind of struggling now. So the Dusa and the Sven are kind of evening each other out. Whereas the Alk is a little bit ahead of the Juggernaut, but then you have the Venomancer to fall back on. You know, you're kind of splitting CS up top. Not really splitting, but I think there should be a slight net worth advantage going Dire side. Yeah, it's like barely anything at this point in time. It was a little bit more earlier. It's a quiet early game, but that's usually how it goes with these types of heroes, Sven, Dusa, and Alchemist. I mean, it's going to be a lot of farming, I think. I'd be very surprised to see like this game turn into like a 20 kill game at like, you know, 10 minutes or something like that. Obviously, that's a bit hyperbolic, but you know what I mean. Hyperbolic? Hyperbolic. Like the hyperbolic time chamber. It's a weird name for something, by the way, but let's not get into Dragon Ball now. Let's not talk about Dragon Ball, because not everybody likes it, I've realized. I actually thought everybody liked that franchise up until I met a couple people from, let's just say, a place not frequently visited by nerds. And it was very strange. There was like maybe 1 or 2 people I met there that just didn't, that liked what I liked in Dragon Ball and all that stuff. And it was just kind of interesting. Darksaber 92 going to get hexed up. Norris is looking for that Earth Spike. They have Omni Slash, they do not. So Darksaber should be able to get out of this. If they had Omni Slash and he got a couple more Blade Fury procs off, I would say yes. They could have gotten that kill, but he's just not quite level 6 yet. But by the time that he is, he will have Blade Fury back up and ready to go. And perhaps maybe Phase too. He has 895 gold. I would be very surprised to see Paragon Fire not go for Phase here. Just to be able to catch up on that Darkseer when he doesn't have Surge up and be able to get kills easier. And looks like he's going to buy here. Yep, there it is. He's got Phase Aquila. I mean, this is perfect start for Paragon Fire. And he might have to be able to rotate around and help kill Foolish. I mean, Foolish is going to have an armlet, though. And again, that's going to make him a little tankier. So, again, only 1-0 at the beginning of this game. Mr. Sven, the Arms Warrior, trying to find whatever he can. Mortal Strike not working out for him. Again, another dank reference, and if you'd like to figure out what I'm talking about, you can just Google it. Ooh, line's actually close to 6. Some good experience coming out for him. And you look at the Shadow Demon and even in the Venomancer, they're kind of low in levels. The Earthshaker, however, in the line, both safe lane supports doing rather well for them in terms of experience. Net worth-wise, it's already starting to shape up pretty well for this Radiant team. However, again, you do have Foolish on the top of it, and this is going to make up for a little bit more. Burn and Die, Enchant Totem, unfortunately misses the boots, the speed that he's got. Not quite fast enough to get in range. I mean, he was in range for a moment there, but only a moment. And there's the Aquila. The Aquila a bit better for mana regeneration. I guess he's doing fine now. Maybe I spoke too soon about regeneration with the Venomancer. This mech's actually very close to done for this Necros, which I didn't notice until just now. That's huge. They can start fighting a lot more aggressively. But the problem is that no one's rotated around. Like, the only rotation I've seen is Deathloop coming a little closer to this top lane while he's farming. That's pretty much it. The Armlet is up on the Alchemist, and so maybe he can start getting more involved. Like, Foolish is in a good spot now. Like, the +5 armor casually from the Armlet is really good. Remember when they added more armor to that, too? This is fucking nuts. Moose is getting up there a little bit now. He's got his phase, which is nice. But again, he didn't start out with that Wraith Band that we saw last game from Scott. Meanwhile, Little Dweeb Fisher's going to come through. No Echo Slam. He's not got enough mana for any chance. So Momo's going to come in. Godstrike is going to go. And the kid is going to be blocked off, but only for half a second. And Momo just doesn't have the damage. He's no treads. Again, no farm for that spend. Meanwhile, Darksaber getting caught. Omni Slash not even needed as they use the Earth Spike. The Hex is there. And they find the kill without it. The phase boots are more than enough. It looks like it was just bad positioning for that Darksaber again, too. Darksaber having a rough game as well. So it's another great kill going the way of this Cracker Radiant team. I don't know what their names are, but again, Foolish is going to have to put a lot of work here in this next couple of moments to help his team out. And he certainly can. He's an Alchemist. You know, and this team could come back. It's Dire team. Reaper Scythe is up and ready to go. If they want to try to set something up here, they can. They do have Finger of Death. Yeah, they could easily, Reaper's Finger, kill someone within seconds, especially this Earthshaker. Yeah, we'll wait and see how they decide to go for it. You can see Little Dweebs playing a bit more far up, and they should see CN and Norris here. Yeah, they do now. There's the Reaper Scythe coming in. They use the Finger. They bring him down. I believe it was going to be the line getting the kill, so it wasn't actually in time for that Reaper's, so it won't have a 50-second respawn time. But they still get the kill, and they again shut down the Sven. And look at where his net worth is. He's just barely above the Earthshaker, his lane support. He's really not finding any farm, but Deathloop starting to take those ancient stacks and saying, hey man, listen, you can have this, you know, when you get farm later. But no treads, only getting the Morbid Mask, which is not really going to help him take ancient stacks. Until he gets treads and maybe a full helm of the Dominator, I'd say that he's not going to be able to take as much farm as he would like. Meanwhile, Deathloop is completely fine. He's going to have treads, so this carry Venomancer, if you'll call it, is starting to really come online. You see the kid take some extra tower damage, and if they can find some sort of positioning error for this Radiant team, maybe they can capitalize on it with a good Fisher, but this is the problem going for the Cleave build and the Warcry build. You don't have Stormhammer #1. He's not farming aggressively because you have two melee supports in lane against this I guess cancer lane, if you call it that. Look at, they're just running away. There's only two heroes here. They're a Shadow Demon and Necro, and they just can't fight this. Fisher, that's like, I don't think they had to run that far away. Their team probably should have TPs for them, and they do. Some of them. The Shadow Demon doesn't. Foolish doesn't either. Just no TP scrolls ready coming out for this Dire team. So, but it's fine. Foolish doesn't really need to. He's farming really well as it is. He's gonna have his Radiance pretty soon. You'd rather not have to come and fight and risk dying and losing all of your advantage on that hero. But they really need to get this Sven in gear, and right now he's got nothing, and he continues to have nothing, and will continue to have nothing. Finally, TP's come. It is way too late for that. They were already running away when the TPs came through. Darksaber's gonna look to set something up with a vacuum. It's level 1. I really wish he didn't go for that. Under attack. You gotta just let it go at some point. It's okay. He's got his arcanes. He's fine. Boom. Start throwing those plague wards down. You have the threat of the Poison Nova. If they had a way to clear out this creep wave, perhaps with Iron Shell, it'd be a lot better. I mean, they need more damage to clear it out. They have Reapers up, ready to go. The line isn't there to Finger again. It's down for another 15 seconds anyways. But look at the damage. If they throw a Mystic Snake out like that and they Reaper's Darksaber again, he'll probably die. And the Juggernaut continues to just farm bottom. I feel like the Radiant team are getting a lot out of this game, but again, Foolish continues to do the same. So it's that Alchemist. Stormhammer's gonna go. You're gonna die, dude. That's a little unfortunate. This Sven's not having a great game. This Radiant team's having a pretty good time, though. But again, Foolish continues to be the issue. They haven't really shut him down. You argue if the game goes late enough, yeah, you have a Jug and a Deuce to fall back on, but the Deuce's farm isn't going that well. This is not going to work. They'll do some nice damage, but it's just not enough. He just doesn't have enough for... even if he had gotten Mana for Finger there, they wouldn't be able to kill that guy. Anyway. Still pretty fun game to watch. 14 minutes in. 4-0 is the score. 1,000 net worth advantage. And here we go. Wrap around. Here comes Foolish. His debut, and Little Dweeb is going to get caught. But he's very tanky, as you can see. Obviously, the Unstable doesn't do anything. The mech is already up and ready to go. Will they turn this around? The Poison Nova will go first. And Chant Totem, they're finally dishing out the damage here. That Poison Nova doing a lot of the work in Little Dweeb. He's got another Death Pulse, but the Echo Slam brings him down. The Kid now getting turned down. The Finger, they will blow up too. They'll turn it around with the Kid, Shadow Poison, and the Finger of Death from Sia Norris. Just a little too far there in that chase. Still, nonetheless, it looked really good for that Dire team after bringing down the Necrophos. But again, the Death Pulse just elongates the chase, and they don't even have to rotate the Jug. Really good stuff from the Radiant team. Still okay for the Dire, not that bad. But that's a Blink Dagger already done for this Lion at 15 minutes of the game. This Radiant team is feeling it right now, and Foolish is just like, I'm against the clock right now. And even more so, he's against the Juggernaut, who has just picked up his Battle Fury at 15 minutes into the game. He is getting free farm. CS-wise, 97, 100 CS at 15 minutes and 3 kills. This Juggernaut, Peregrine Fire, ever since the beginning of the game, has been having a good time. And Foolish on the other side is the other one that's having a good time, but needs to be careful. With these two heroes, they can't get this kill, but they'll rotate a third, and maybe with it, they can try to bring down Foolish. The Kid will rotate in with level 4 Shadow Poison with Demonic Purge. It might be a possibility. However, Deathloop and Burning Dire are here to help him out if need be. And there's that Blink Dagger that we talked about for that line up and ready to go. Dark Saber 92 up in that top lane. Ready to go as well. He's get up to his Arcane Boots again. You get to that level 2 wall at level 12, you're in a really good spot. So they just need a little bit more experience on both sides of the map. Both Radiant and Dire. You can see Bird and Die and the Kid are the lowest in experience to be expected. The Sved not really getting much farm. Is level 8 currently. Medusa 10. Omni Slash is going to go, and it's going to be Deathloop that's caught. Luckily, I had Juggernaut clicked, otherwise I would not have heard that voice line. And Deathloop caught. That's a huge kill for Peregrine Fire. Having another excellent kill in game going his way. Blade Mail, the next choice for Little Dweeb. I like it. I'm a big fan. Relic done for Foolish. His Radiance, about 16 to 17 minutes is what it's looking like. And I think that's pretty good. Moose, on the other hand, has a 17-minute Dragonlance. I mean, you can see there's a pretty big discrepancy between some of these heroes. Deathloops are going to rotate in. Unstable Concoction. Disruption, not going to go. Mech will, however, come through. Disruption defensively going to come out. The Kid still backing up and away. Foolish has 4 stacks on him, now 5, it looks like. And yeah, he'll take some damage from this. Well, 6 now, apparently. Thought you could only have 5 stacks, but... Oh, Reaper Sight. Wow! I can't believe he died to that. That's incredible. It was the 6 stacks, if you will, from this Shadow Demon as he almost dies to the poison. And then they somehow turned it around and threw up the Reaper Scythe, which I thought at level 1 was not going to get the kill. But it does just enough. And they bring him down. Stone Gaze top lane, Momo and Dark Saber. Well, Momo's caught, not Dark Saber. So he'll be able to back away or try to fight. I don't know, he's deciding about it. He's turning off a split shot that makes me feel good.
Double damage.
Oh, really? A Maelstrom for a Juggernaut with a Battle Fury already... Okay. He's going to have a lot of damage and attack speed, which is nice. Blink Dagger for Lion. I'll tell you one thing. Peregrine Fire is going to blow up creep waves. Oh. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let's watch this in all of its glory. Boom!
You thought to tame the lion?
Yeah, he did. And it didn't work out. Let's watch how fast this creep wave. Oh, hold on. Stuff might happen. That was nice. Oh, he needed to hit a gale. Oh, he was on cooldown. Oh, no! It's okay. Nobody saw it. Jug's like, let's fight. Wall's down. Vacuum's down. We can fight now. I have Maelstrom. We have Healing Ward. We're fine. Oh, he didn't put any points in stats either. That's interesting.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ooh, did that gale hit anybody? That gale didn't hit anybody. No! That would have been so good. And if you had like a wall and vacuum on top of it, but shh. Here comes the Radiance. The Radiance Alchemical Rage popped a little early. And that's it. That's going to be the end of it. Nobody's fighting anybody. I like the fact that they immediately spread out. They didn't all sit mid for like 2 minutes. They just sat there for a couple seconds, and they all just went their own ways, which I like. Too often, you'll see a lot of teams just sit around mid doing nothing. And that's not what happened. They will find the Sven. He almost got blocked there, but not such no such luck from the kid. Unstable Concoction and Stormhammer both go. Only one of them successful. Meanwhile, I missed the more important fight down bottom, so we're going to just do the switcheroo here. And head down bottom. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Deathloop's going to walk out here. Peregrine Fire is going to find a Haste Rune. They'll probably turn on him. Oh, nope, just kidding. It's a double air spike into Omni Side. What? That's dirty. That's awesome. That was a great blink and impale or earth spike from that lion. That sets it up beautifully for Peregrine Fire. Ooh, the Radiant's going to work, but look at the damage. Both teams, both heroes rather, going toe to toe. And again, I think the Alch will win that because of mischance as well as Chemical Rage regen. That was kind of close. It was kind of close. He does have a mango. That's good. I do want to see Peregrine just farm for a second here. Let's watch how fast this stuff dies. Look at that. It takes 4 hits, and those creeps die instantly. Now, if he gets a Blink Dagger, oh, creep waves die just so fast. It's crazy. It's done. Boom. Done. 2 hits. Creep wave gone. Oh, the good old Manta Octarine Radiance build for the Alchemist. I personally am not a fan. I know it's probably the most correct build you can go for, but I just don't like it. Alright. That's not that big of a deal. Slow-paced game, as I had mentioned earlier, but here we go. Something might happen mid. Acid Spray. Time to run. Oh, my lord, Momo, my friend.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Momo, you have level 4 Great Cleave. Get some shreds, and you'll be able to take down Ancient Stacks. No problem, I promise you. I promise you, even with level 1 God Strength, I promise you, you will be able to take Ancient Stacks with no issues whatsoever. You just gotta get it stacked up, and you gotta have treads, which you're very close to having. Make me very happy. It's not his fault, really. I mean, that lane was kind of tough. Arguably, he could have gotten more CS out of the lane, but no one's gonna really argue over semantics at this point. Woo! Oh, sneaky Blink Dagger from Lion. Gets out of a tough situation. Vanguard for the Darkseer. Crimson Guard's a pretty good choice this game, actually. But the Vanguard first, obviously, doesn't really provide your team much. So you really need to work to that Crimson Guard kind of quickly. But yeah, I like the decision if that's what he ends up going for. If he just goes for a casual Vanguard, that might be not that great. Walls drop down, vacuum back in. Maybe not. There's going to be the Poison Over, however. This might turn around for this Dire team. As you can see, there's 2 heroes in the wrong spot. Finger's going to come through. Deathloop not able to be brought down by Peregrine Fire because he was slow. This is a great Omni Slash if he can get there. And he's trying to cut around, but CN Norris. Oh, the Fisher! Oh my god, and here comes Peregrine Fire. Oh my god, no. No, use your Omni Slash! Alright, well, he'll get 1 kill. He probably could have gotten 2 out of that. He still might get 2. Yeah, he will, because the poison stacked up there. That somehow turned out okay for the Radiant team. It was looking really not good, because you had a couple heroes over here situated, then you had like a couple down here. And so this fight was split, and it looks like the Dire team were going to be able to capitalize on that, but Foolish wasn't there. He doesn't have TPs. He should probably buy bots right now. Or when he leaves, it's fine. I think he should buy bots, I'm just saying. But what I'm trying to say is, I thought that fight was going to go for the Dire team, but look at it, it's 13-1. They just don't have ways to kill any of these heroes. The Sven's not doing any damage. The Alchemist wasn't there, and even if he was, I don't know if they'd really be able to get that kill. The wall was already dropped. There was no vacuum for it. I just think, as a whole, this Radiant team is playing better, but that doesn't mean the Dire team can't come back. They certainly can. A lot of it is going to have to be this Venomancer as well as the Alchemist, but just get boots of travel, dude. Your farming is so much more efficient. I promise you, it is. Juggernaut will pick up a BKB very early on in this game. I like the item choice, but I don't know about picking it up this early. It's pretty good against a lot of these heroes. Here we go. This might be where the Dire turns it around. Enchant Totem, vacuum back in. Great combo! Vacuum into the unstable concoction with the Echo Slam following through. And finally, the Dire turn it on and grab 2 huge important kills. That's nice. But here we go from the backside. Deathloop about to get fingered. Not even needed. Fisher will come through. They will blow up Deathloop. And here comes the Medusa as well. Peregrine Fire still getting slowed down by those poison touches from the BKB. Will get turned. Foolish in trouble. Now gets surged away nicely by Darksaber. And Peregrine Fire still getting slowed down by this poison sting. He's got phase in 5. Here comes the Enchant Totem. The Omni Slash jumping to 2. And Peregrine Fire finds himself a double kill. 3 heroes dead. Peregrine Fire will not be able to get the main target. Momo, meanwhile, Earth Spike. Norris sets it up. Demonic Purge is there. He's going to try to get out. They have the Soul Catcher up. And unfortunately, they missed it. Disruption will come through. Another Earth Spike's not ready. Stormhammer's going to come in. The kid really wants this kill. He needs 4 stacks maybe to get this kill. And a 5th one will certainly secure it. And there it is. He's going to die to this. Yep, the kid will grab the kill. Nicely done. Ooh, he even uses the lock feature. I like it, the kid. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Both teams starting to turn it on right now. Mantis style is done. He's caught. Here we go. Might be in trouble. They need another Demonic Purge. They're going to first use the Reaper's Scythe. That won't grab the kill, but the poison will. The kid finds 2 right in a row. And 2 huge ones. Maybe one more so than the other. The Alchemist falling. Nice stuff coming out from this Radiant team.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, the Dragonlance now Yasha picked up, and actually, let's look at the items here for both teams. We already talked about the Jug, and he's going to be building into an Aghanim's next, is what it looks like. Cian Norris also building into Aghanim's Scepter. Some interesting choices. The kid has his Aether Lens. He's been doing very well. Finger up top lane. Darksaber's going to mech up and avoid some of this damage. Stormhammer coming in. Vacuum back in. The Blade Mill's already gone, but he is going to get the mech off. He is, however, out of mana. Momo still needs 1 more auto attack. 2, he'll find it. Probably not the best time to use that, but that's okay. I could see him being like, oh, I'm not going to get this kill, but he does pick it up with the God Strength. And Moose and Momo. Uh-oh, the kid might actually finally die here. No Force Staff, and Foolish just runs right in, but now the man fight's going to go. And Peregrine Fire, you're not going to win this. Maybe with the Omni Slash he will. Foolish. Uh-oh, the pause comes through at an inopportune time. And it is the Omni Slash that wins it for him because Foolish doesn't have anything around. Did he even already use the Manta style? Oh, he did. Oh, if he had the Manta, he would have won that fight. I thought he had the Manta. That's why I thought he was going to win the engagement. He also has Soul Catcher on, too. He didn't know that. Damage taken increased by 30%. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And Peregrine Fire finds himself a godlike spree. How nice. Just look how fast he attacks. Obviously, it's good, but Earth Spike, Cia North setting up another one here, and he's going to get off a couple Maelstrom procs. Darksaber with the Vanguard actually going to be able to survive. Yeah, he'll be able to get out. Was looking sketchy for a moment there. Momo now with Treads, a Ogre Club, and the beginnings of an Echo Saber or BKB or Sange. One of the three. I believe. I don't think... Yeah, they... No, Bastard never used it. Bastard never had an Ogre Club in it, and I always thought there was, but... I remember that it's Javelin. It's an Echo Saber. Okay. Need a Blink Dagger too would be nice. "29 minutes into this game right now, it's getting a little iffy for this Dire team right now. You look at the net worth graph, and even with this farmed Alchemist, you still have a 10,000 gold advantage, an experience advantage of 12,000 as well. I just think that the Radiant team has been playing better this entire game. They've had some very good setups from both the line, the supports especially, although I say this, Cia Norris does fall. And there definitely is a chance for a turnaround because you do have the Alchemist, you do have a Sven, but here comes Peregrine Fire. And yeah, that was smart from Foolish to split up the illusion and himself. And even just jukes. That was, I don't know if that was intentional, but he just jukes Juggernaut super hard. Just like breaks his ankles. Peregrine Fire, and we'll let that one go. You win some, you lose some. Demonic Bridge. This is without, by the way, Medusa firing on all cylinders. Wall's going to get dropped down. Pretty good vacuum, too, but there's going to be the Reaper Scythe, but he still will stay alive. The Death Pulse will, however, find that kill. Echo Slam almost stopped them. Poison Nova, uh-oh, and Moose is going to walk right back through. And, he might actually still be alive. He's dead now. Yeah, he's dead. Yep, there he goes. Fisher's gonna go. They're gonna find the kid. They're turning it around. 2 kills might be coming through, and yeah, Voolish is gonna find this. The kid pickup. Force Staff is not there. BKB will go. Peregrine Fire. Can he do this on his own? He's got the Omni Slash. When is he gonna use it? There it goes. A double kill. Will he find the triple? It looks like one more auto attack will do the job. Can he get their Blade Fury? And he wants his kill, and because he's got the Blade Fury, he's not having the mischance, and he gets the kill with the help of Little Dweeb picking it up, getting the last auto attack. I thought he was going to get the triple, but Peregrine Fire cleans house with the help of some great play from his team. If he had his Aghanim's there, he would have gotten everybody. In fact, he's got enough money for it, too. This might be a Scotty, actually. I think he would have gotten Ultimate Orb first had he gotten Scotty, but, I mean, he could definitely, no, he went Scotty. He did go Scotty. He definitely just got Scotty. So I thought it might have been Aghanim Scepter. I was like, not sure about Ags as an item choice, but I do like the Scotty. And yes, you'd say, well, Scotty and Maelstrom are 2 unique attack modifiers. How's it going to work together? Well, Scotty works 95% of the time until the Maelstrom proc comes through, and then Maelstrom does override the Scotty effect. Or at least that's how it should work, in theory, and I've seen it work in practice too, so. I mean, it's definitely an unusual build, for sure. I mean, just the itemization that he's gone for. Like, half the time you'll see... I don't really know what the build on Juggernaut is anymore. Maybe this is the new build, and I'm just crazy, and I haven't seen a lot of Dota. There's a very good chance that's the case, because there was another build the other day that I was like, that seems weird. And then I saw a Dota game, a professional Dota game with it, and it was the thing. Like, this is the problem with me being away for 2 weeks. Foolish will go ahead and pop his Mantis go to work on a Little Dweeb, but again, Peregrine Fire comes through and is chewing him down. He doesn't have Omni Slash, but he should have enough to bring him down and will, and now he's going to go toe-to-toe with Momo, who is dead for 77 thanks to a Reaper Scythe to the face. Cia Norris was looking for that Earth Spike and almost got it on a Defo loop, but he's able to slither away in time. And that is 3 down, including your most important hero in that Alchemist. He does have buyback, but a buyback will put him significantly behind here as you see him building into what looks to be a heart next. No boots to travel, which is very disappointing. Poison Nova will come out. Not sure if that's going to really mean anything here. And Peregrine Fire will just go to work, and the Omni Slash will bring him down. It does not bounce to Darksaber, which is a bit of a chip, I feel like, for Peregrine Fire. But that might be it. With 4 dead, it looks as if this game is about to be over. And again, it's another wire-to-wire victory for this Radiant team. They were never behind, and it looks like they never will be behind in this game. They even get a Radiance for Little Dweeb, so to counteract the Radiance of the Alchemist or to show that they have one too, they can have one as well, I guess. It's not a terrible build. It's just a salad build from Little Dweeb.
fallen.
Earth Spike is going to go, and Burn and Die is going to get caught. Demonic Purge will bring him down.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
And they will lose the line, sadly.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not looking great for this Dire team right now. I don't think that the Radiant will end here, although if they had Omni Slash again, I think they could easily just kill everybody and end here. But and there's also a tier 2 tower top, so that's why I also don't think they're gonna end here. Force in, the kid is gonna find Deathloop and gonna get brought low. Unstable concoction will be thrown at the kid. Tier 4 tower being taken, and they're gonna lose their Radiant Courier, and they will back. It looks like Peregrine Fire just wanting to clear the creep wave first and foremost. He doesn't have his healing ward, by the way. No unstable concoction disruption. Stormhammer's gonna go. This might be bad. Peregrine Fire. There's gonna be. Look at that damage. The Blade Fury, but it's not enough. They both walk through the wall, and they might end up dying. Seeing Nora saying, "You could GG, you know." While true, looks like it's not happening. And Moose did end up taking that tier 2 tower top lane. Here comes the Omni Slash, and Peregrine turns it around on 300 HP. And now he might get another kill. Will it be a triple? The surge away is there in time, but the last auto attack will go to Peregrine, who finds himself a triple kill finally that he deserves. 16-0-9. Foolish will call GG. Whether that actually ends the game or not, I don't believe it will. I think it's a pub game.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant.
Yep. Okay. They did call GG. I wonder if it's matchmaking here or not. It's kind of interesting. Don't know how that works. Anyway, real good stuff coming out from both teams. I gotta say that Radiant team, there were some item decisions I was about kind of on the fence about, and they really showed me that I am completely wrong, or at least it worked in their system. It worked very well. So I got to give a shout out to Sam for submitting this game, and of course supporting moonducktv as well as Maut, myself. And very exciting stuff. Really cool game. Really good Juggernaut performance. Really good performance all around for your team as well. So congrats to the Sagi Sao victory. Whether Sao stands for Sword Art Online or just Sao meaning something else, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.